Hey, back with you on the Morning Brew. We're having a terrific show today, and our next guest, no exception, with us from Bernallio County. She manages all the open space activities there, is Colleen McRoberts. Hello, Colleen.
Good morning.
Good to see you again.
Good morning on the Morning Brew.
Yeah. You've been entertained so far?
I have been. You guys are having quite the morning. I'm sure all your viewers are entertained. They should be.
Did you hear that, Mom?
That's right. With us also is Baji Rankin, Executive Director of the New Mexico Association for Education of Young Children.
Yes, indeed.
Did I get all that right?
You did.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Good.
It's an organization with a very long name and a very big mission, which you just said, really.
I would say.
Yeah.
Fill us in on your organization, what you do.
The New Mexico Association for the Education of Young Children, our mission is to promote the well-being of all young children birth to age 8. So we work with teachers and families to promote quality education through professional development and advocacy. And it's been great to work with Colleen and the open space in doing things to really involve families and engage families in activities that promote the well-being of all young children.
I took a class when I was in my undergraduate work with Baji, and I was so inspired by the Reggio Emilia philosophy, which is kind of inspiring all the exhibit and some of the stuff that we're doing. But I was, very young at the time, and really it was kind of an eye-opening way of thinking about engaging children. And actually, it goes beyond the realm of children and really to the entire community.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So Reggio Emilia is a city in Italy that has developed this amazing approach to young children, which is very, on the one hand, very ordinary, but on the other hand, very extraordinary. And it's based on seeing all children as competent and capable. And then the education that teachers and parents and caregivers provide for children just grows out of that view of children as strong and powerful and amazing. So the work that Colleen is doing and the exhibit that's coming, the Wonder of Learning exhibit that's coming.
International exhibit.
Out of that.
Tell us more about that.
So the Wonder of Learning exhibit is from the city of Reggio Emilia, and it's been traveling in the United States, this version of the exhibit, since for about 5 years, and we are very honored to have it here in New Mexico. It's a unique, very powerful opportunity. And the exhibit itself is both an exhibit, a demonstration of children's amazing capacity. You see children engaged in projects. And it's also a catalyst for community discussion. This is an example of one city in Italy that has put its young children first. It has decided to invest in its young children to make a difference in the future. And so it's like, it gives us in New Mexico, early childhood educators, parents, policymakers, leaders, community leaders, it gives us all an opportunity to say, whoa, what can we do to put children first here in New Mexico? So to me, it's very exciting because it has an impact on multiple levels.
Yeah, it's a powerful initiative, and so our motivation for getting involved with this, we started working with the Wonder of Learning Collaborative last year, and we really want to get kids outside and families outside. We saw that, kids are getting more and more disconnected a lot of times from nature because they spend so much time on screen time. There's an average of like 40 hours a week that kids spend. It's like a full-time job on computers, video games, or TV. And so we were trying to be creative with how we can get them out. And there's also the added dimension of families being worried about their kids just going out and playing unsupervised. So that's why we created this experience for the entire family to come out and really engage in nature, provide them basically a lot of opportunities for self-expression and doing things that they enjoy, but all connected to nature. And if you instill that wonder of learning, wonder of nature in kids when they're young, they're going to carry that through them for their life. I can say that that's a lot of what has inspired me in my life and my work in the environment. And so, we just really wanted to foster that experience. So we have 2 initiatives that are based on that this year. One is the Family Exploring the wonders of nature workshops. So we had a workshop just last week, which was Buds and Blooms, and we have another workshop coming up on the 31st that's May Flowers. So we're working with a couple of early childhood experts that are providing those opportunities for family, and it's free. And it is so cute to see these families come together that don't really know each other, but they all engage in these activities, and it's really fun. And in addition to that, this summer we're going to be doing our Nature Packs project again. So Saturdays, families can come out and they can rent for free a nature pack. And so I brought one with me.
Okay, let's have a
So
look.
they're just chock full of fun things to do. They're all themed based. This particular one is birding, but we have bugs and tracks and wetlands, all sorts of stuff.
So right
Look
up
at
my
this.
alley. Wow.
So, and you know, you don't have to use all the things in here. A family can look at what's in here and then do what they want. We have wild bird bingo. So as you are going outside finding things, you can try to see if you get bingo. We have prizes if you do. And then there's crayons and journals. There's activities that are in here. There's
all sorts of stuff.
all sorts of stuff. Bird guides and
Look at
books.
the binoculars. Look at
Wow,
this.
that is fantastic.
You guys are so creative over there.
Wow.
I really.
They make
This
it
is a
fun.
bird-a-flyer. I've got to show you this. It's a lot of fun. So I turn
What's
it
that
on.
now?
So tell me if you know this bird.
Mockingbird.
A robin.
A
This one
robin.
this one everyone knows.
That's
a
that
raven.
hawk that
Crow.
No, it's a
Just
crow.
kidding.
Anyway, so they're
That's
just
cool.
fun activities for families to be outside and having, you know, a way to further, you know, enhance that experience outdoors through all these fun things.
What does being in nature do for you, Colleen?
Well, you know, being in nature for me is really my solace. It's really the place where I go to be able to reflect and think. But, you know, seeing all the little connections of nature, it's so magical, you know, when you begin to see the relationship between an insect and a flower, or between other insects, or birds and their nesting sites, or the plants that they eat, or, I mean, you know, there's just all these magical experiences, and that's why it's so easy and fun to get kids out, because once you just introduce them to the outdoors, you give them a few tools, they really take it from there, and that really is kind of, it ties back into the Reggio philosophy, which is really just empowering those kids and providing the atmosphere for them to be able to explore and have self-expression, really.
Perfect.
We're out of time, but Baji, I see that we need to do a show with you.
I would love
Let's
that.
have you
Yes,
back.
Wonderful.
Great
And we
idea.
can
Thank you
find
for that
out more.
opportunity.
And
Wonderful.
Colleen McRoberts, Director of the Open Space Activities at Bernallio County. Thank you guys for being
Thank
on
you
the
Thank
show.
you for the
Great
time.
segment.
Ah,
So much
anytime.
fun information.
Back after this, the Morning Brew continues.